We welcome you back. You're watching In Focus. Well, Christmas Day is on Tuesday, and of course, people worldwide are looking for last-minute gifts for their loved ones. Among the hot items are gadgets like the cell phone and the tablet, which are increasingly in use around the world.
Well, here to tell us a little more about some of these gadgets is Ndiho, who is an avid Mac user and keen follower of the rising technology. Hey, welcome, Paul.
Hey, Paul.
Oh, thanks, Vincent and Demiake. How are you guys?
Well, great. You already have something on your head that is very high-tech.
You gotta fall on the floor, man. Yeah.
What are you wearing on your head?
These are called Go Groove headphones. They work very well with anything that has Bluetooth technology. You can use them in the car. You can use them on any phone that has Bluetooth technology, and you can also use them to listen to music, watch television, play games. So it's a cool tool. It's one of the best investments I've made this year.
So you recommend it as a gift?
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's very cheap. Off market, it's about $40. If you go to a regular store, it will cost you maybe $100+. But right now, when you look at, let's say, if you're a good shopper, you shop around, you can get it for under $40.
And you see on the table, you already have, like a slew of other gadgets here. What is trending? If you were to tell somebody this is the in thing right now, because these things seem to move really fast.
Well, there are a couple of things that are trending. Obviously, if you're in the market for shopping, let's say you want an iPad or a mini iPad, those are the things that are really selling like hotcakes. There are other gadgets out there that compete with the iPad. For instance, I have this mini tablet. It pretty much does the same thing with what the mini iPad does. The only difference is that it's made by a different company. It's run on Android. It has Android software operating system. The iPad, obviously, it's in a category of its own. But when you compare it to all the other tablets that are out there, it still stands a better chance. So if you are in the market for shopping for some of these gadgets, you want definitely to look at what's latest. You are looking at the mini, and the coolest thing about the mini iPad or the newer iPad, it has even cellular. They've added a different version of cellular connectivity, so you can easily connect using your iPad as a phone. Use it as a phone.
Now, of course, we're not necessarily promoting just Apple products, but as you mentioned, there are other gadgets. You have the Nook, you have the Kindle Fire, you have the Samsung Galaxy. All these are also search tools or little,
all these tools are pretty much in the same category. The difference, maybe if I can use an analogy of a car, you have a Toyota and you have a Honda, or you have a Mercedes-Benz and you have a Lexus. So that's how you look at these products.
What about if you have a hoopty?
At the end of the day, they all do the same purpose. All these gadgets that we are talking about, they come with, for people who use Skype, they come with the Skype. It's not an added, it comes standard. It comes with Facebook, it comes with Google, it comes with everything that you want. It takes HD video. Most of these gadgets here take HD video. The quality of audio is just great, yeah.
Can you say that some of these things become a little confusing, especially for those who are not so,
tech savvy.
tech savvy.
Like
when
me?
you go out there, you're being bombarded with all these new gadgets.
Well, I think it comes down to being a smart shopper. At the end of the day, they all do the same thing. But what you're looking at is, are you looking at what gives me better quality? Are you looking at what gives me a better product? So it comes down to what you really want as a consumer.
And also what you can afford.
Absolutely. I mean, when you look at the phones, let's say, for instance, the iPhone, you look at the HTC or the Galaxy, they range about the same price. You're talking about $500 to $700, depending on where you buy it.
And also depending on the gigabytes, right? 16, 32, 64.
Yeah, obviously, 16 gigabyte is not going to be the same as the 32 gigabyte. So you also have to look at that. Okay, and that's how they make money.
Okay, so what's in your pocket and what's in the market. But also stating the obvious, most of these gadgets now are able actually to give you all the services you need.
Absolutely. I mean, take for instance, this is a MIDI tablet computer. It does pretty much the same thing as an ordinary tablet or an ordinary iPad. Yeah. It's faster. It has a Skype. It's a phone capabilities, so you can literally use it anywhere.
It's a phone, you can watch television on it.
Absolutely, you can play games on it.
Yeah. Oh, right.
So if you were to recommend...
and it's actually cheaper. It's less than $100.
Now, somebody watching somewhere on the continent, are these affordable to many people?
Oh yeah, these are everywhere. Let's say for the local, let's say for the African audience, you can literally get these anywhere in the stores, especially if you... the people who are selling phones, they sell these gadgets too, because that's how they are making money. Yeah. For something like this that costs less than $100, guess what? They're selling it $200 over there. So that's how they make their money.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you're in the process of buying a gift to somebody, this is not a cheap, it's very cheap, it's affordable. Compared to an iPad is still $600, but for this, you can get it for under $100 and you get the same kind of product. Okay. If you're into email, you can send email. If you're into Skype, you can Skype. If you are into everything that you want to do on a computer, you can literally do it on this small thing.
Cool.
And lastly, last but not least, this is the coolest gadget for...
So what is that?
For people who want to be reporters out there or do any kind of journalism or reporting, it provides the best audio and video. It records in HD, and this is one of those things that, let's say you're doing man-on-the-street kind of interviews, you literally don't have to have a camera with you.
This is a camera.
This is a camera.
Red audio, HD.
And you can directly connect it to any computer or even an iPad, and you're on air.
Wow. Now that with
I can literally do a live show using this and an iPad. Yeah.
And of course with the right registration if you're a journalist.
Yeah.
So we don't want anybody just going out there shooting and
Yeah.
doing their own thing.
Wow. The question is,
great.
what is in your pocket?
Look, I don't have any of those gadgets, but
we
who
don't
knows?
expose
Maybe it's a new year, new time.
Hey, you need to style up, buddy.
Oh, whatever. Okay.
Thanks, Paul. That's Paul Ndiho,
Thank
our
you,
viewer
Paul.
colleague, who joins us here today on In Focus. Thanks a lot.
Thanks for having me.